Well, I think if you look at this, the new generation, the millennial generation, if you will, one of the themes is that they want to make a difference. And so they're very much looking at big picture, how can I make a difference and impact in the world, and how can I work together with others to make that happen? And I think that's an epitome of our industry. We are able to make great differences on our campuses and in our communities to cut our carbon emissions, use our resources much more efficiently, and certainly to mitigate the impacts of climate change, which are things of interest, particularly to this generation.
What I find is the students want to be engaged, but they don't really understand the business. I think the outreach is really important to get to the young minds of the engineering groups and even business. We reach out, we do work with the engineering schools and business schools, and we do about 4 students per year, and it's surprising how much they come in with no knowledge of our operation, and they realize how interesting and fun the organization is. Our small group is very passionate about what we do, and we all kind of let them move between business and maintenance and operations, and at the end they realize what a great sandbox it is to be in the energy industry.
We have an internship program where we bring engineers from other institutions into our engineering group within facilities. And we had a civil engineer working with our electrical engineer, and he loved it so much he actually went back and changed his major, and he's going to be a power engineer. So, you know, that sort of opened my eyes that we need to do more of that.
There's a significant challenge in the engineering, but equally so on the craft side, so in operations and maintenance as well. And so we're working with the community college and with the technical schools to bring them in as trainees, below entry-level positions. And then we have a formal training program that we've developed. Right. And so they get to go through that, and we get to try them out. They get to try us out and go through the program. And it's been very successful. We've been able to, out of 15 or so people that we brought in, we've been able to hire around 10.
You know, the college recruits that we're getting these days are just so intelligent, and they grew up on computers, and they grew up with social media, and they grew up with sustainability, you know, on the forefront of their mind. And so they're really sharp, and they can really do more than you think they could. And so we really try to just promote that and try to get them in positions to make a difference.
Technology and also empowerment, as Scott mentioned, and healthy competition. So those 3 things, I think, are really ways to grab this millennial class, no matter what discipline they are interested or studying. So at Oberlin College, we have a 3-week competition, and it's all about energy conservation. And it impacts all of the students on campus, and it teaches them, in the meantime, about energy issues in general, so that they just don't walk into a room and expect the lights to turn on. They actually ask the question, where does this come from?
There is a lack in many of our engineering schools around systems thinking, and I think that's an area that we can help expose people to, as to how these things all work together, how systems work together. So there is a curiosity, but there's also a desire to do something, not just talk about things. And I think that our industry is an industry of doers. We make things happen.